Hello and welcome back. It is Christmas Day. Merry Christmas. Let's start with some Liquitex. And some wine. Yummy. Okay, so today this dried really well. Dried really well last night. And I think I'm happy with this. We'll just leave it at that. Okay, so what I want to do this morning, or rather this afternoon, sorry, is I want to add these papers to the inside and stabilize the spine, and then we're going to put some signatures together just to get a start on that. So let's start on here. I gave myself enough room to stick this inside and have it fit comfortably in there. Oh, that's actually a really good fit. That worked out well. And I'm going to try this gloss medium. I bought it last week, but I haven't tried it yet. It is what does it say? Increases gloss, transparency and color adhesion, extends color and lowers viscosity. Okay, here we go. It's good for blending, glazing, and as a collage adhesive. So that's why I wanted to try it. I'm going to use this old little container. Take that lid off. Still quite a bit on here, on the lid. Don't think I need very much. I think that's enough. You can always put some more on. Okay. Let's go in here. I ordered this online and I could have sworn I ordered a matte finish. Obviously I didn't. Just want to see how well this sticks. Or I know it's going to stick well, but what's it going to do to the paper? Is it going to make it bubble? They're all different, so that's why I have so many glues on my shelf. I like to try them all, see how they work. Okay, we'll slip this in here and try to match it up with that top piece, or the gray underneath. And wow, it's sticking really well. Ooh, I think I might like this stuff. Let's pull that up on there a bit. Oh, I like that. I'm just going to burnish it down a bit. The edges. It's pulling up on here. See, it's already dry. Okay. So using a little bit more would be better. Let's try that. Down right away. See if that works. My trusty baby wipe. Somebody suggested using this in the craft room, these baby wipes, and I'd never used them before. I quite like them. I like them. Some here. Let's get a little bit more here. Oh yeah, this part's already stuck down, so using thicker pieces, bleh, thicker amounts of the glue will definitely help. Okay. Well, I like that. I just have to keep watching it in case it lifts up. I don't want it to lift. Like that. Good. So I definitely need more for the other side. I'm gonna go heavy this time. Let's see if that tucks in quite well. Let's see here, that and then like that. Yep, I think I'm gonna cut just this inside a little bit. It was kind of touching on something there. There, perfect. All right. Let's lay it on heavy. Yeah, this stuff dries pretty fast. Tuck that in there right away. Ooh, and it sticks right away. I'm off like just a hair over here. I thought maybe it would give me a little bit of wiggle room, but it didn't. Go like that so you can see better. So what I'm going to do with this middle here, it's lifting up a little bit. Well, it's because it wasn't glued in certain parts. Now, if I was to put the signatures in there, glue them down, they might only adhere to this first piece and then be loose and stick out from the actual book. I don't want that. So I want to leave this overnight with quite a bit of glue on here. It's going to be hidden. So I want to leave some glue on here to soak it down so that it stays, right? But before I do that, I want to take a measurement of like the width here. And let's go old school with this ruler. So I have about 5 inches, goes right to the edge. Now from my experience, that doesn't work. I think I'm gonna go with a 4.5. I'll go with a 4.5. If I go with 4 3/4, that may be too. No, I like the 4 3/4. So I just write it on my paper here. 4 3/4 by. Let's go with the edge of this paper by 7 1/4. So the 7 1/4 will never change. Let's put a check mark beside that because we know that's not going to change. This is, the width actually changes as we keep adding more signatures in it. The one in the middle of each signature has to be trimmed down to fit the 4 3/4 because they're cradled inside of each other. So they can't really be exactly the same size as the signature cover. Very minuscule cutting. So now that I have a measurement, I'm going to put a generous dollop, is that what we call it, of glue. I want it to soak in. There we go. And I want that soaking in there. Just push it in. Let's see. I don't really want it on the side. Just from each of these creases and then inward. I want it to permeate that first layer so that it goes into the second layer, and then we'll get a nice bond, and the signatures will stick when I'm ready to put them in. I'm ready to glue them in. Turn this around. I'm just working it into the fabric. So lesson learned, next time I do the inside of that, I'll make sure that all the pieces of fabric are adhered together. That's good. I'm going to use the Aleene's Tacky Glue for to put those signatures in. I was successful the last couple of times, so that is going to be my new method. Continue to do so. So the brushes I'm using, I'm just kind of rinsing it off right now. The brushes that I'm using are from Dollarama. I get a pack of 5 for $1, but I still clean them out. I use them till there's absolutely nothing left, or I can't use them anymore. They're too hard, and I just throw them in the garbage. They're great for projects out in the yard too. Yeah, I'm not going to waste my good watercolor brushes on the glue. So I'm going to set that all on the side. And gather up some paper. Get my my dolly cutting machine or cutting board. This was such a great investment. Great investment. So it's 4 3/4 by 7 1/4. I have to write it on the side here because it was hidden underneath. Okay, let's go with our watercolor paper. Yeah, let's start with that. This machine, not a machine, well, it's a cutter. Let's see, it can cut numerous pieces, but I like to cut 1 or 2 at a time, not 4, 5, and 6. This wine is so good. Wine with some cranberry ginger ale. 4 3/4. Can I get 2 out of here? Nope. I get 1. So we're gonna go 7 3/4 this, 7 1/4 this way, 4 3/4 this way. So let's cut. This has to be double. So 4. Oh my gosh, what's 4 3/4? 8. Oh my gosh, me and my math. Let's do the 7 1/4 first. 7 1/4 first. Let's do that first, and then we'll figure out the math. Keep this part. Super cute. Oh, this one turned out lovely. I think I might need a 5th one. Let's see if I have an extra. I do. dark, but that's okay. It's okay. So we've got 8. That's 3/4. 3/4 is 9 and 9.5. Is that how it is? Yep, 9.5. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I wasn't that great in math. It takes me a while to figure things out, but I can figure it out. So let's do 2 here. Just slices so good. This thing was expensive. I think it was, oh, I don't know. I think it was $185. That's crazy for a cutter. But you know what? It self-sharpens. It's awesome. So we've got 5 of those. And we can just go ahead and, should we, why don't we cut, yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll cut our colored paper. I thought maybe I was done with that, but we're going to continue on. Cut this top part off. That was so easy to cut. I mean, this thing is amazing. Okay, what have we got here? This, and we want to go 7. We want this to be on the bottom. So we want to go 7. So just go like this would be a lot easier, right? We'll go 4 3/4 on this side. Oh boy, hopefully I'm doing this right. Nope. Nope, 7 1/4. Wait a minute. I'm telling you, this is 7. Yeah, right here. This is 7 1/4. Good gravy, hey? Love that sound. I want to put this colored one on top so I can see where this is. And 9.5. So turn it over. Okay, we have those. And I think I'm going to do these guys as well. And just to get a visual here, I like to take one that I already cut and go, okay, no, no. So we'll go like this and then like this, and then we'll have plenty left over. And we'll cut from here. So this is 7 1/4 this way. Turn it around. 7 1/4. 7 1/4. And then 4 3/4. No. 9.5. I keep looking at the wrong measurement. There we go. 9.5 and 9.5. All right. So we're done with cutting for now. see how the scoring works with this. So if this is 9.5 wide, we want to score it at 4.5 plus a quarter, 4.5675, so 4 3/4. Hopefully, I'm not cutting. I don't think I should be drinking while I'm doing this. 4.75 is the half. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7.5 is right here. And I just want to see how accurate that is. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah. So you probably don't want to see me cutting these off or on camera. So I'm going to do these 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0.75. I'll kind of fold them. I'll fold them off camera and then we can come back and decide where exactly we want our papers to go. I know I have some upstairs, some coffee dyed paper that I haven't brought down yet. It's the old school lined school paper. So we'll just leave it at that. I've got a few more to do. These offcuts are great too. Those will make nice tags. And so I've got these. That guy. Where are the other ones? And 5 of those. There will be a lot more, obviously, but we're going to start with that. We'll start with this as being the outside. Or we'll just fold this in right away. We're going to fold this. I want this to be the outside of the signature. So they're your main piece. And then maybe one of these will be next. So you already have to trim that, right? But that's okay. That is okay. And let's see. Yeah, lots of great colors. Okay, we'll leave it at that. We've got this drying, and hopefully next time we can get these signatures in, and I'll show you the blind hemming. Not the blind hemming. The blind binding. That's what it's called. I did that off camera a few weeks ago, but I'm going to show you how to do that on camera. Isn't that super cute? It's turning out really good. I really like it. Okay, thanks for watching.